Hello everybody, this is the Willowmere Water Conservation Proposal. This is Group 1. I'm here with Andy, myself, Ethan, Sindhu, and Steven. The city of Willowmere is currently facing several serious water-related challenges. These include increasing water scarcity, declining lake levels, ongoing drought conditions, and a growing risk of wildfires. All of these issues are becoming more severe as the climate continues to change. Today, our goal with this presentation is to both walk through the problem and the research that we've conducted to better help the issue at hand. We will also talk about some solutions that we've developed involving the collection, storage, and reuse of rainwater.
Willowmere's water supply is becoming less reliable, especially in summer when demand peaks. At the same time, preventable household waste adds extra pressure to an already stressed system. These combined pressures increase the risk of shortages, restrictions, and impacts on essential services. Water can no longer be treated as unlimited. It must be managed carefully to keep the community stable. So, for our key data points, snowpack decline is reducing natural summer water supply. Peak demand creates competition among households, farms, and businesses. Household leaks waste nearly 10,000 gallons per home each year. Strong community support exists for conservation efforts. These points show both the urgency of Willowmere's water challenge and the opportunity for meaningful action. Our solution focuses on helping Willowmere rely less on its stressed municipal water supply. By adding rainwater harvesting and gray water reuse systems, the community can use more of the water it already has. This reduces overall demand and helps improve drought resilience as natural water sources become less reliable.
Rainwater harvesting is one of the most simple and effective ways to conserve water. One example of this could be harvesting rain from a roof and then channeling it into barrels or cisterns, which could reuse the water in many ways. A 1,000 square foot roof can collect over 600 gallons of rainfall from just 1 inch of rain. This shows how quick and effective collecting rainfall can really be. Once collected, this water can be used for things like irrigating gardens, watering plants, and even washing vehicles. These are all tasks that don't require drinking quality water, so using rainwater helps reduce the demand on the city's treated water supply. Gray water refers to lightly used water from sinks or bathtubs that can be reused for irrigation. Here we have an image of how the gray water filter process is used. This system uses a biofilter that uses wood chips, which remove organic matter, and minerals like gravel and sand to naturally filter the water, which results in water that can be accessed for irrigating plants.
Here we highlight the 3 main categories of benefits Willowmere gains from adopting rainwater harvesting and gray water systems. Economically, these systems reduce aquifer depletion and help improve the water quality in Lake Merwin by cutting down runoff and pollutants. Economically, the town saves money through reduced strain on water treatments and less infrastructure wear, while also creating local jobs for installation and maintenance. And socially, these systems build stronger community resilience, ensuring residents have reliable water during droughts while increasing awareness about conservation. Altogether, these systems show how this proposal supports both the community and the environment. Here we show a real-world example of a successful program Willowmere can learn from. Tucson, Arizona's Green Stormwater Infrastructure Program, otherwise known as GSI, integrates water harvesting directly into the city's landscaping. The results have been extremely positive. They've increased ecosystem resilience, reduced flooding, and lowered overall stress in the city's water system. Tucson proves that large-scale water harvesting isn't just theoretical, it's practical, cost-effective, and already working in communities facing similar climate changes. Willowmere can adopt and scale this same strategy. The graphic on the municipal burden and projected reduction slide summarizes how our proposed system reduces pressure on Willowmere's municipal water infrastructure. By adopting gray water systems, households can reduce their potable water demand by up to 38%. Citywide adoption also reduces the load on wastewater treatment facilities by about 3%, easing operational strain. Rainwater capture cuts stormwater runoff by just under 12%, which improves drainage and reduces pollution entering Lake Maryland. Finally, by implementing green stormwater infrastructure, Willamette can avoid 15 to 80% of the costs associated with traditional gray infrastructure repairs. Overall, these reductions show that each modest adoption produces meaningful saving and greater resilience for the community.
Installing and implementing both gray water and rainwater systems requires on average $7,000 per household. With Willemere's population being 8,201 residents, for everyone to own their own individual gray water and rainwater systems would require the overall funding of this project to be about $57,407,000. Though this amount is a lot of money, as mentioned in previous slides, the benefits are worth the cost. The government has recently been providing funding for environmental projects that are related to water conservation. For example, in the city of Lake Oswego, Oregon, the government recently provided $123 million in funding to help modernize their wastewater management facility as of September 2025. With this kind of support through government loans, the amount needed to fund the project from the city itself should be considerably lower than the projected amount. With the incline of water conservation issues plaguing Willamere, it is imperative that the city has proactive leaders willing to make and push new regulations and infrastructure that can help with the overwhelming crisis. Gray water and rainwater systems are a great place to start as they are relatively cheap and are scalable, making them perfect for future developments in the town of Willamere. The City Council leadership is also essential for the development and funding of this project, as they are the ones needed to contact government officials and secure necessary resources for the town.